Taurus, your love is steady, loyal, and unwavering. You don't just fall, you build, creating a love that stands the test of time. But tell me, is the love you're attracting as stable and devoted as the love you deserve? Let's uncover the truth and see who is truly worthy of your heart. If you're here, you already know this isn't a rush reading. The best glow ups happen when we slow down, align, and receive. That's the energy here. But if you're in a hurry, your time stamp, your timestamp is below in the description box. Otherwise, settle in, breathe deep, and let's begin. Welcome back, High Vibers, to the Celestial Glow Up. Tonight, we're stepping into the Celestial Love Alchemy experience, where love meets transformation and your heart's deepest desires align with divine timing. Now, before we dive into your reading, Taurus, let's set the energy. This is your sacred space, where your heart is grounded, your worth is affirmed, and your desires are met with clarity and intention. Tonight, I've chosen sandalwood and this flower over here, rose, okay? Sandalwood is rich and grounding, right? It strengthens your sense of stability. And inner peace. While rose, the flower of love, right? It nurtures self-worth and deep emotional connection. Together, they create a space where love flows effortlessly, where you can trust, receive, and feel completely cherished. Here, you are valued, honored, and truly seen. Let's begin. Take a deep breath in and out. One more time, a deep breath in and out. Repeat after me. I radiate love effortlessly, attracting relationships that honor and cherish me. Taurus, before love can fully embrace you, self-love must first take root. Let's uncover what your heart truly needs this month, okay? Yes, that's important. Taurus, your love is steadfast, right? We know this. It's nurturing and deeply loyal. But right now, the universe is asking, do you give yourself the same patience, care, and devotion that you so freely offer to others? If your heart feels unappreciated or your desires unmet, it's time to start with you, because the love you seek begins within. Okay? So this is part of the experience. It's all about the self-love reflection, okay? That's what we're going to talk about. Let's see how you, Taurus, right? What self-love lesson is most important for you this month? One card, please, Spirit. Wow. Says it right here. You are the love you seek. The love you crave from others must first be nurtured within yourself. This is the self-love lesson that's most important for you this month. Is to love on yourself, to nurture yourself. And once you can love and nurture yourself, you will be able to get that from others. Okay? Let's see, how is your self-worth influencing your romantic energy, all right? Because that's important. How we see ourselves, whether it be consciously or unconsciously, is going to, that's the romantic energy that we're going to be in, which in turns, that's who we attract, right? How we feel about ourselves, right? Our self-worth influencing our romantic energy. Let's see that for you, right? Taurus. One card, please, Spirit. How is Taurus self-worth influencing their romantic energy? One card, please. Radiant recognition. My glow is undeniable, and the right love recognizes and cherishes it, right? This is your self-worth, right? How is that influencing your romantic energy? Now, the question is, you had right here, you are the love you seek. The love you crave from others must first be nurtured within, right? Do you see yourself? Like, do you feel like you have that glow about you, right? Is your glow undeniable really to you, right? And the right love recognizes it and cherishes, but do you feel like that about yourself, right? However you feel about yourself is going to draw in the person that you attract. It's going to attract however you feel about yourself, right? There's some people who might say, I feel very highly of myself, but if the person or people that you're attracting doesn't feel that way about themselves, it is showing that through you. So however you feel about yourself, you will attract those kinds of people. Granted, they will not have every single thing like you to a T, but a part of them is like you, which is why y'all were operating on that same frequency. Something about you, right? Which is what made that person attract you and you attracted them, like magnets, right? Y'all operate on that same thing. So, now, the question is, right? Your self-worth. Make sure you're loving on yourself and nurturing yourself, right? And realize that you are a glow. You got that light, right? You are light itself. That's what you are, okay? Let's see what's blocking you from fully embracing your own self-love. Because this be like a mindset thing, an energy block. What's making you not fully embrace your own self-love? What is it? Because you deserve that. One card, please, Spirit. My readings are different, right? It's nothing wrong with talking about it's nothing wrong with talking about the love you'll find, but it's very important to understand self-love. Because once we truly love on ourselves, we'll be able to attract, and like a magnet, the love that will truly love ourselves, love us as well, because they truly love themselves also, right? So self-love, looking for any kind of romantic relationship, you have to start with self-love. That's important. One card, please, Spirit. Let's see what's blocking you, Taurus, from fully embracing your own self-love. What's blocking this? Is this a mind thing, an energy shift? What is it? Ooh, Taurus, you got a fasting reset. Honor your body's rest by extending the time between dinner and fast, right? Now, blocking your goal, when I say that, this seems as if, fasting helps bring out clarity, right? Not only does this honor your body as far as like scientifically with the cells, when certain cells that we no longer need or that's not helping us or benefiting us, it dies out when you fast, right? All those kind of cells die out and then we get new cells, right? We understand that point, especially when you're doing extending amounts of fasting. Now, fasting brings clarity to the mind, right? So this lets me know right here, this is a mindset thing, but you need to incorporate some fasting, right? Now, this is what's blocking you from seeing it, your mindset shift. Now, fasting can help you bring some clarity. Writing down things can help bring some clarity. Grounding yourself, right, will bring clarity to a lot of things in your life. And by you doing that, you will be able to see that you are the love itself. You have to love on yourself. You are the love you seek. It's within you. And once you nurture yourself and love on yourself, you'll be able to get that from other people. You'll be able to get that recognition, and it'll be able to show that you are radiating, right? You're radiating that glow because you're loving on yourself and you're nurturing yourself. So fasting can help you, right? Can help you go into this energy, right? And what's blocking you is just basically from embracing your own self-love is your mindset. Something, I don't know if you ever felt like mindset, energy, if somebody ever told you you weren't worthy of love, maybe you felt like that as a child or a child, you felt that way. Or maybe even as an adult, maybe the last relationship you had didn't make you feel like you were worthy of it, or just your own talking to yourself, right? The words that we use to ourselves are spells, right? People don't know those are spells to cast. These are things that we believe that we bring into our reality. So how you feel about yourself, subconsciously, consciously, whatever you realize, you're bringing it to fruition. So change that. Love on yourself, nurture yourself, And the more you can do that, you'll be able to attract that energy, that relationship, that partnership to do the same for you, right? Now we're going to move on to the love you're attracting. Now that we have done the self-love reflection, all about you, right? We can move on now to the love you're attracting. Let's take a glimpse at the love you are unconsciously calling into your life, Taurus. Okay? What kind of love you're unconsciously calling into your life? Let's see what kind of romantic energy is currently surrounding you, right? This is the how you feel about yourself. So since this is how you are, what you need to work on about yourself, let's see the romantic energy that's surrounding you. One card, please. Spirit. You got this one. Squalling Sorcerer. This is all about nurturing. When this card comes out, nurturing. And we already had that earlier, that you need to nurture yourself right here, nurturing yourself from within. We had that already. The romantic energy that's surrounding you is alluring. It's irresistible. It's magnetic. That's what's the energy that's surrounding you. You see her? You see this right here in the back? Doesn't matter if you're masculine or feminine, right? You see this glowing behind her? This is shining right on her. This is the the glow that she has, right? Everybody on this is the glow you have, right? Love on yourself some more, nurture yourself some more. But this is the glow you have on you. This is the energy that's surrounding you, right? And then you have this alluring, irresistible, magnetic energy that's just surrounding you right now, Taurus, which is a beautiful energy to be in, right? It's a beautiful energy to be in. Let's see if this is the energy that's surrounding you. Let's see what type of partner you are unconsciously calling in. Okay, now this is all about your partner. You're in this whole alluring kind of energy, right? You're just alluring somebody in, right? So this is how they're seeing you, like, oh. One card, Spirit. This person could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. One card, please. The person, okay. The energy, I should say, the partner you're unconsciously calling in right now, you got the sun-kissed warning. This is somebody who is cautionary, okay? Now, you are in an alluring energy, and this person right here is a allure of passion. You see, this is burning. So since you are, again, mirroring each other, you're in allure. This is allure of passion, allure, right? That's what's going on. The passion within, right? This person got that passion. See this sun burning. They got a light within the sun. This is burning right here. But at the same time, they have underlying lessons going on. You see the clouds right around this? This is a warning. The person that you're calling in, because you're in this alluring energy, like, oh, this person likes that whole allure. They desire somebody who has that alluring energy, but they have some things going on, right? Some lessons, some things that's going on. This is a cautionary person that you are calling in. Now, you are already in the whole loving on yourself and nurturing yourself, which is why this came out and you're alluring. This is what the energy you're giving off as far as alluring, but you need to do this. Hopefully this person, right, they love the whole allure thing. This person is not somebody who just wants to take all of the nurturing that you're supposed to put within yourself because you're giving it to other people, that they don't just want to take that from you, right? We'll keep going as the experience unfolds. We'll find out more. Now let's move on to how does your current self-love journey affect the quality of your relationship, right? How you feel about yourself, your current self-love journey, how's this going to affect the quality of the relationships you attract, right? One card, please, Spirit. You got Soul Tie. Somebody must like Jim Carrey. I can't even get it out with Jim Carrey movie. It'll come to me eventually. Maybe somebody's watching Jim Carrey. Somebody's like Jim Carrey, or this person is animated like Jim Carrey. You know what I mean? But soul ties teach but they don't always stay. You see how it just came up? Not every deep connection is a moment to be forever. Honor the lesson. Now, I already told you this person right here got the whole alluring thing, but they will be a lesson. They are a cautionary tale. Thank you, Spirit. That's just right there. They're a cautionary tale. And that's it. Well, with this person, it's a lesson, right? This person, if you do choose to go ahead and be with this person, talk to this person, or you're currently with this person, it's totally up to you, right? Some people like to touch the stove, even though you tell them it's hot, they still want to go ahead and do it. This person is going to be a lesson for you. We do understand that with lessons come blessings, right? Now, some people, when I say that, it's like, when we go through these lessons, right, we don't like some of the lessons because you got to go deep within, right? Deep within our, shadow self. And sometimes you don't want to do it. But when you do it, right, that's when that becomes a blessing because you learn something from that particular person. You learn what you will no longer tolerate or what you should tolerate or what is this or what is that or what is not. You learn a lot of things, right? So every lesson is a blessing. But you also want to pay attention to some of these lessons. Like if you know it forehand, if you know it before it happens, then maybe you don't need to do it, right? You see it already. So maybe you don't need to do that, right? So just know not every deep connection is meant to be forever, right? Soul ties teach, but they don't always stay. This person is they're not going to stay, but they're going to teach you something, okay? This is how your self-love journey affect the quality of relationships. This is what you're going through right now, the self-love, learning that these kind of people or anybody you're attracting right now is not going to stay, but it's okay because they're here for lessons, all right? You're here for lessons. We all are here to learn lessons and also enjoy blessings. Taurus, the love you attract reflects the way you value yourself. This is clear. Are you calling in stability, loyalty, and a love that nurtures your soul? Remember I said nurtures your soul. Or is it doubts and hesitation, creating distance, right? Remember, love isn't about pursuit. It's about alignment, right? The energy you embody sets the foundation long before words are ever spoken. That's important. Let's move on to the relationship dynamics, right? This is for if you're in a relationship. Let's look at what shifts are happening within your connection. And if you're seeking love, let's see what the universe is preparing for you, okay? All right, Taurus. Let's see, what do you need to release to attract a healthier love connection? All right, so this person is cautionary. They're gonna teach you some lessons, but we're gonna continue to learn more about this person. We're gonna find out what lessons and all of that kind of stuff. But first, let's see, what do you need to release to attract a healthier love connection? One card, please, Spirit. That came out quick. Unshakable confidence. Own your power unapologetically. Now, this is letting me know, are you owning your confidence? Are you? Right? What do you need to release? You need to release the fact of feeling like, maybe you're feeling like, I don't even want to use these words, Spirit, but it's telling me like people are better than you, right? Feeling like, well, I'm doing this for them because this person is like putting somebody up on a pedestal, right? But make sure you're doing it for yourself. Because it's went into the whole nurturing thing, the love that you need, and you need to have confidence in that. Okay? This is something that you need to do. You need to have confidence within yourself. And by you having confidence within yourself and pouring this nurturing energy within yourself and loving on yourself, you'll be able to attract a healthier love connection. You see? This is the energy you are radiating. Look how she sit. Look at her. She's sitting here. She's got the glow behind her. She's sitting there. She's happy. She's confident. But this is how you probably feel inwardly, right? You really are like this, but you're not showing it. You're not letting it come out fully. You need to. Okay, do some fasting. It'll help bring some more clarity to you. All right? Fasting is good for a magnitude of things. Let's see what unexpected lesson will love teach you this month. All right? Whether it be within a relationship or for yourself. What unexpected lesson will love teach Taurus this month? One card, please, Spirit. Spirit said how to heal yourself. Thank you, Spirit. You got the willow bark whisperer. The willow bark whisperer. Look at this. You see how she's holding this? She has these lights right here. She has this like light that she's just holding for herself. And she looks like she's like, her eyes are back, like she's trying to walk away. This is grounding energy over here. You got to ground yourself. She's trying to walk away, right? And she's just holding her light for herself, right? This is her, but she's confident, but at the same time she's like how she's looking back, right? That's the energy that she's giving off. But the unexpected lesson you need to learn this month, honestly, is that everything you need, everything you want as far as love, nurturing, all that is actually within you. It's within you. Nobody else. And the more you pour into yourself, the more other things will just come naturally, right? We know that healing often comes with subdued wisdom, right? When I say every lesson is a blessing, right? Gentle forces can provide the most profound clarity when you're ready to listen. You see? Whisperer, listen, right? It's important. This is for you. The unexpected lesson is because your relationship, if you're in one, be in need of healing, some gentle healing, right? Or is there like unresolved pain that requires tender care and patience to mend it? Or this for yourself, your own self-love, okay? All right. Okay, let's see what shift is happening in your current or future relationship. All right, Taurus. What shift is happening in your current or future relationship? What shift could be happening? One card, please. What shift is happening in Taurus' current or future relationship? You got the microbiome mystic. Give me a minute while I stay here with this. Okay. The shift that's happening right now within your relationship could be like a... The question is your relationship built, is it like harmonizing, right? Is the relationship built on synchronicity, like it's an understanding, or is this built on something else? If you're in a relationship, right? Or if you're going to be in a current relationship. I mean, you're going for a future relationship, right? That's unknown. True balance, as we know, comes from harmony within, right? Your internal world must be in alignment for external transformation to occur. Yeah. This particular person is going to make you smile. They are cautionary, but they're going to make you smile and laugh. This particular person. Okay? Taurus, love isn't, I should say, love is teaching you trust. That's what it is, it's teaching you trust. It's revealing where to stand firm, honestly, where to surrender and where to open yourself to something truly lasting, right? If your heart has been, if your heart has been like longing, waiting, or questioning, know that the answers is already taking shape steadily and surely, just as they're meant to. Okay. Let's move on to the intimacy and passion section, right? This is where we're going to explore physical chemistry, sensual connection, and attraction and energy about this person over here, whether it be a future person or current person. It's important. Okay? So let's use this one. Let's see what your future person's, what your future or current person's natural sexual energy. Right? Mainly your future person. Let's see. All right, Taurus. All right. Let's see what it is. One card, please, Spirit. I don't know. Spirit just said, Adrian. Like Rocky. This person must have a sense of humor. Okay, we got the sunset stretch. Okay. Now, we said the person's natural sexual energy. You got the sunset stretch. You got sunset here. This person does like to be outdoors, right? They could want to like to be outdoors, right? This says, unwind with a deep stretch session at the end of the day to restore balance. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, Spirit said this person said they're going to want to do it every time at night for sure. Even though it says sunset stretch, they're going to be wanting to do it at sunset. Stretch you out. All right now, Spirit. But yeah, so the sexual energy that your person is definitely going to be is passionate. You already got the sun here. You got sunset stretch. They're going to be in that passionate energy, which is great because Taurus, if you want that like whole sensual, look, that whole sensual kind of energy that you're in, look at this. It's great, right? Just remember this person is a lesson. You're going to learn something from this one. Like, don't forget that. But they're definitely passionate about you, the way you look. Look how you're sitting high up with the sun. You see the sun right here? Let's get this together. Now, this is you over here. You got the sun behind you. It doesn't matter, masculine and feminine energies, right? You got the sun behind you. Remember I told you this person, the sexual energy that they're giving off is definitely somebody who would like to do it every night, at night, sunset time, I guess, or even as it's going. Now, the sun is behind her. You see the sun is here. The sun is behind her, letting you know this person might like to be behind you all the time. Okay? All right now, Spirit. All right. This person might want to be behind you. That is a sexual energy they're in. They're in a passionate energy. Okay? Let's see what turns on your future partner, right? Mentally and physically. Mentally, what's going to turn this person on? All right? Let's find out more about this person. They're cautionary. Right? They are alluring because you're in that alluring thing. They seem like they're gonna be they definitely have a sense of humor. They will probably be a jokester. So if you love to laugh, this person gonna have you laughing. For sure. Sense of humor is nice. Hopefully they don't want to be so charismatic where they use that and they're not, really a nice person. Hopefully they are. Anyway. All right, let's see what turns your future partner on mentally. One card, please, Spirit. Come on in. One card, Spirit. All right, this person, the Spirit just said drop your drawers. This person is somebody, drop your drawers, your panties, whatever. This is giving real lustful kind of energy. I mean, we didn't even, really lustful energy. Drop your drawers, I don't know what that's about. Okay, as far as when it comes to mentally, right, let's go to tension, release, body scan. Scan your body from head to toe, noticing and releasing any tension. This particular person, mentally, honestly, and it's a shame to say this because certain things turn people on mentally. This person is straight physical. This is a physical person. They're physical. They're all about let's get it in. We're going to get in where we fit in. That's the energy that they're giving off, right? This is the mental and tension body release. They're going to want to definitely, this is the kind of person who's going to want to give you massages, right? We like massages, all right? Not everybody, but I like massages. But you should like massages too, right? To calm you down, relieve stress, and circulate the blood and everything. But this is the kind of person who's going to give you the massages because they want it to lead to something right away. Right? Now, I know some people are like, I want it to lead to something. But, they're not giving you let's say you come home, your feet hurting, they're not massaging you unless you're about to, in other words, drop your panties or drop your drawers. That's what they're going to do. If you're saying your shoulders hurt, if you're not giving it to them, giving it up, they're not willing to massage you. That's the energy they're giving off. It's just straight physical. Oh, man. Now, as far as body-wise, physically, let's see what turns this person on. We already know. They're giving off the energy. Once you a human standing there, they okay. It doesn't matter. Doesn't even matter. That's the energy they're giving off. I don't like it. Just saying. I'm not feeling that energy. One card, please, Spirit. Yeah, I don't like that energy. It's real. It's extremely strong. It's extremely strong. It's extremely lustful. Self embrace. Wrap your arms around yourself and hold See, and hold and give yourself warmth and love. Now, as far as physically, we said what's going to turn them on. This person is not going to be, like I said, self-embrace. You're going to have to do this for yourself. You're going to have to nurture yourself. This person is not going to do that for you. How it says right here, when I said they're not going to want to massage you or anything like that, wrap your arms around yourself and give yourself warmth and love. That's what you're going to have to do. This person is not going to mentally, emotionally, anything like that pour into you, except when it comes to physical. And even when it comes to physical, this person might, you hear my words, might want to please you because they're passionate about that part, right? About that part. But as far as like pouring into you and how you are seeking love right now, because you're radiating this whole nourishing, you're going to nourish them physically, but you need to give it to yourself because they're not willing to do that for you. That's not cool. Ugh. Yeah, that's not really cool. Now let's see, how does your partner, right, or future partner feel about you intimately? This person, if this is a future person or whoever you're with, I don't know. I'm not telling you what to do. This energy is not for me. Maybe you like it. I don't know. Okay. Let's see. One card, Spirit. How does Taurus partner or future partner feel about them intimately? One card, please, Spirit. Come on. Radiance Rebirth. You got the Radiance Rebirth card. Now, this is, how do they feel about you intimately, Taurus? They feel like they adore you. Look at this. Of course they do. They adore you, right? They adore the way, whenever y'all get to that point, right? They're going to adore the way you make love, right? The way you make love feel like a luxury. That's what they're going to endure. Your touch, your scent, your presence, right? Everything, all of that's intoxicating, right? And they never want to stop savoring you. That's the energy they're giving off. Savoring you. They're never going to want to stop doing that, right? It's like they're intimately, you're like illuminating to them, right? Very illuminating, right? They see you, they see a relationship that glows from within, right? You see how you got this glowing energy? But remember, the same glowing energy that you're willing to give to this person is not going to pour it back into you. So that's why we said in the beginning of the experience that you need to pour this into yourself. And once you pour it into yourself, you can attract somebody who pour it into themselves, and then y'all can go back and forth pouring it into each other. But they see this about you. Oh yeah, they see this about you. They like, ooh, look at Taurus. They're just like so illuminating. They're glowing. Everything about them. Oh yeah, I want to go over there and I would like to savor. You know what I mean? All of that kind of stuff. Again, if you into that and you're just looking for, I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So something like Drake say something like that. Now, if you here for that, then do you. Like, you know, do whatever makes you feel comfortable. I'm just saying, know that there's a lesson in there. Okay? Know that. Now we're gonna move on to what kind of physical chemistry will you experience in your next or current relationship? Now, it could be this person, whoever you're with, or whatever. Let's go into the physical. Now, when I say physical chemistry, this is going to, we already know when it comes down to what y'all doing in the bedroom, car, floor, ground. I say that to say this person, it don't matter what y'all do with that on this person. They do like the bed, but they don't really care. Okay, couple of cards, please. Let's see how the kind of physical chemistry Taurus will experience with their next or current relationship. Let's go. This person could always also be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And Taurus just, Spirit just said, oh my God, this person has to be a comedian. I'm rich, B-I-T-C-H. Remember when Dave Chappelle used to say that? This person definitely has to be one. Or just a real, like, whatever kind of attitude. I don't know. All right. Let's see how the physical chemistry would be with this particular person. They feel like you, because they see you as this, same as here, they see you as like, oh my God, like he, she, again, masculine, feminine, doesn't matter. They see you as like, oh yeah, like you about to just like give it to them. Like you gonna give it to them. That's how they see it. Again, like you gonna give it to them and you gonna enjoy it. And they feel like this person could definitely be masculine or feminine. This person could be definitely handsome or she could be very beautiful. Okay? Remember, looks is subjective to every person. However you feel about whatever your standards are as far as beautiful and handsome, that's how they're going to look to you. Whatever your max level is, that's how this person's going to come off. Just like that. They see you as this. They see you as definitely like, oh yeah, you're going to make them feel good. They're going to make you feel good too, but definitely feel like you're going to be like, ooh, when they have you. That's how they feel. Like when they have you, they're going to be extremely happy to get you in the room, wherever y'all choose to do it. All right, you got all the signs out here. Could be Cancer, Pisces, or even a Scorpio. Okay, definitely could be like that. This person could make you cry. I don't know if it's going to be the crying as far as like after you, after y'all do it, you might feel like, you know, have that cry afterwards because you released, right? You might have that, but when you do have that cry from that emotional release, right? Because you're transforming like, oh, that because you needed that release. This person is, they might lay there with you and hug you, or they probably would just be looking like, why are you doing that? You know, that's the energy they're giving off, right? But you may or may not, just depends, cry from the emotional release, right? It doesn't necessarily have to be, it could be from how good it is, or it could just be an emotion thing that you just go through at that point in time, right? Another card, please, Spirit. Oh my God. Again, another movie, Liar Liar, with Jim Carrey. That's the name of the movie. When the guy says something and Jim Carrey say, "It was me." So Spirit is telling me when I said it's gonna be you. It's gonna be because the person's gonna feel like you're crying because of them, like they did such a good job. So this is why you might end up crying, either physically showing tears or crying within emotionally. This person also has different masks. Be wary of that. They have different masks who they show different people. They will definitely show you this mask, right? We have faces looking. Remember, they're going to be very good looking, right? And they're going to be very passionate. They're going to see all the passion. They're going to show you this in the midst of it. But this is how they really are. Even though you see her taking it off and putting it back on, this is how they are, but this is what they're going to show you when y'all are doing it. Like, yeah. You would think this is deep with them because this is her face and this is the mask. But they've worn the mask so long that they feel like the mask is really them. And this part they show you, they feel as if it's not them. It seems like a whole identity kind of thing, identity crisis. I feel like this person might be going through. Another card. But yeah, you're going to be crying. They feel like it's going to be because of them. I'm giving off this person feel like they got like the whole God complex kind of thing going on. Right? The whole God complex. That's what I'm feeling from this person. Now, after the whole crying thing, you will have a calmness, right? A calmness. Well, calmness, as we know, is a choice. Peace comes from within, even in the midst of external chaos. Even though you might have like a really good time doing the do with this person, right? You might, because they look good, they're passionate, all of that is probably going to be good. Just know that this person, I don't really like the energy, that it's a lot going on underneath the surface with this person. It's a lot going on, okay? So the do could be do. They feel like I said, they feel like when you do cry, whether you really shed a tear or within, that it's going to be because of them. They feel like they're just that good. Maybe it is that good, right? Could be. Also, they see you, like I said, illuminating. They see you like, ooh, wow, right? That's how they see you. They love it. How you look. But this person doesn't feel like they are going to pour into you. Also, they're saying make sure you are not dry, right? One more card, please, Spirit. This person is like, one more card. This person is deeply intuitive. Even though I'm saying all these things, they are intuitive, right? And being that they are intuitive about certain things, right, they kind of use that to their benefit. Meaning, like, they might know that you are in need of this nurturing and and you need to love on yourself more, which is why they're not going to give it to you. They know you need it and you're seeking that outside, but they're not going to give you that, right? And they know the whole this whole feeling afterwards, you may or may not feel like, why did you do it after you do it? It may feel real numbing after you do this situation, this whole thing with this particular person. You might enjoy it in the midst of it, but then feel like, why did you do it after you did it? Right? It's like this person, the energy is so strong. It's like this person is like taking from you. Like during the midst of y'all having this whole intertwining thing, the only thing you're having the whole release, right? You're having that release, but they are intuitive. They are there to take from you spiritually, right? Whatever you have for yourself, they see this glow right here about you and they want it. They want this glow. So while you were glowing but not realizing, right? You looking back, you're not realizing that you have all of this going on for yourself. They know, they see it, right? They know, but they are wanting. They see it, they got all of this going on, right? They want it. So they're not really, they're there, of course, to do things with you physically, have sex with you and all of that, but they're really there to take from you, to like swap souls. Like they're there to take, they want to take the light from you, the soul part of you. They want to take it. Granted, they can't, but they want to. Look at the eyes. This person is intuitive. They want it. They want what you have. I don't like the energy of this person. Not at all. Okay? Let's move on to what deeper sensual experience your future person is craving, right? If you do choose to go through this person, up to you. Let's just see. One card, please. Yeah. This person energy is like, ugh. Make you want to shower right away. This energy is no good. You got self-validation is key. And you got, if you constantly seek outside approval, you'll always feel empty inside, which is what this person is doing. They're seeking outside approval. How should I put it? They're empty inside, so they're trying to take from you to fill their cup. You got aligned love doesn't play games, which is what this person is doing. They want to play games. Healthy love is clear, intentional, and reciprocal. No mixed feelings. See how this person has a mask? And I told you they got a lot of things going on here, like emotional turmoil. They're going to give you mixed feelings because they're only there for the physical. This is all they want from you. So what they're craving from you is just physical. They want the physical and they want to take the light. You see this light right here? They want to take this light from you because you're shining in this light. They want it. All right? They want you to nourish them. They want you to love on them more than they're going to love on you. This sounds like a straight narcissist. I mean, really. It really does. This person, right, they long for your slow, sensual presence, right? That, see how they are? This is this person, and this is you. Excuse me, and this is you, right? They long for that deep eye contact. Look at her eyes. Look at this person. They want that deep eye contact, that lingering touch, and the pleasure of savoring, okay? Savoring every intimate moment with you. They want that touch. They want it. But this person is like, okay? Yeah. Let's see how you, Taurus, can embrace your sensuality more fully, right? This could definitely be a mindset thing, right? That's what this is looking like for me. You need like a mindset shift, right? Yes, thank you, Spirit. That's what this looks like. One card, please. Came out quick. Heart and mind alignment. Absolutely. I said mindset. Thank you, Spirit. Heart and mind alignment. My heart and mind are in perfect harmony when choosing love. Now, this can help you embrace your sensuality and call in the right person when your heart and mind are in perfect harmony. your mind of the energy you're calling in, like how you feel about yourself. Remember I said the fasting for clarity, and your heart, meaning loving on yourself and nurturing yourself. When they're in perfect alignment, you'll be able to embrace your sensuality more and call in the certain kind of love that you really want. Okay? Love for you, Taurus, is not like just a fleeting feeling, right? It's a foundation. It's built on trust, loyalty, and unwavering devotion. It's a steady presence, right? The quiet understanding, the kind of connection that deepens with time, right? True intimacy isn't about rushing or proving. It's about knowing, about feeling safe in the arms of someone who honors, right? Honors you as deeply as you do others. This person, the love you seek is one that nurtures, sustains, and stands strong, just like you, okay? Let's bring this home, Taurus, okay? Let's see what action you should take to align with the love you truly desire, okay? Let's go with this one. Let's see. What's the best way for Taurus to enhance their self-love and romantic magnetism? The best way to align with it. One card, please, Spirit. To align with it, this is for you. Love should feel like expansion, not restriction. If a connection makes you shrink, dim, until they're trying to take your light, dim or doubt yourself, it's not love. It's not love, it's control, which is what this person wants. Right? That's what they want from you. Right? And the best way for you, Taurus, to enhance your self-love and magnetism is realize that you need to love on yourself, right? When you got people around you, whether it be this person or anybody else, who is making you dim your light or feel small or anything like that and making you feel like you're not worthy, that's control. They want to take it from you, which is what this person wants to do. Okay? Let's see what divine messages the universe have for your love life right now, okay? Yeah, let's see about that. We'll go with this. Yeah. One card, please, Spirit. We got the salicylic sage. This is all about introspection, right? All about listening to your intuition, following your heart. The same thing we got right here. The heart and mind alignment. Same exact thing. And that's just what it's saying. Excuse me. This is telling you basically to look deep within, right? You want to looking deep within, and by doing that it's like purifying your energy, right? And when that encourages growth and evolution when you do that, right? The question you should ask yourself is there something, right, beneath the surface of your relationship, right, that needs to be addressed if you're in one? Or even the relationship you have with yourself that needs to be addressed. Or if you plan on your future one, if there's coming to something, there's something that needs to be addressed, right? Purification, right, often involves facing difficult truths for the sake of healing and growth, which is, you already know. Cleansing comes through knowledge, and that's just what it is. Sometimes the truth requires deep understanding and wisdom to uncover, just as purification demands, I should say, clarity. All that saying, look within, okay? Introspection, look within, Taurus. Love yourself, nurture yourself. Make sure your heart and mind are both in alignment together. Taurus, your love story is one of loyalty, stability, and unwavering devotion. Love begins within. When you recognize your own worth, the world reflects it back to you, right? When you stand firm in self-love, the right love naturally gravitates towards you, steady, secure, and meant to last. Earlier I said I think I said, if I'm not mistaken, about a mirror, right? Something like that. This person needs deep nourishment, deep love within himself, all of that kind of stuff. I don't know if this person will do it, but they need to do it. Right? Taurus, as we close this reading, let the warmth of this candle remind you, you are worthy, you are magnetic, and you are love itself. Taurus, love isn't just something you give, it's something you build. The question is, are you attracting someone who is ready to match your loyalty and devotion? This month, the universe is guiding you towards deeper clarity and love within yourself. Okay? It's time to step into what truly aligns with your heart.